Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to our program. My name is Imam.
My name is Ali. My name is Hussain.
I'd like to start off by congratulating everyone on the birth anniversary of Imam Hassan alayhi salam, which was actually yesterday, the 15th of Shaban. As we know, today's the 16th, almost 17th of Shaban, Ramadan. Imam Hassan alayhi salam was the eldest son of Imam Ali alayhi salam. He was born on the 15th of Ramadan, 3 AH in Medina. The first phase of 7 years of the second Imam's infancy was blessed with the gracious parentage of the Holy Prophet, who gifted him with all his great qualities and adorned him with the divine knowledge to such an extent that he was outstanding in his knowledge, tolerance, intelligence, bounty, and valor. After Imam Ali alayhi salam had become the second Imam of the Muslim Ummah, he showed kindness even to his enemies. During the time of Imam Hassan alayhi salam and his father, Imam Ali alayhi salam, there was a man who was becoming the leader of the Muslims. To achieve this end, he used to abuse Imam Ali alayhi salam and his family. The name of the man was Muawiyah. One day, a follower of Muawiyah came to Medina and approached Imam Hassan alayhi salam. As he was opposed to Imam, he did not even begin using foul language. The followers of Imam Hassan alayhi salam wanted to punish the man for his misbehavior, but the Imam asked them to leave him alone. Then he turned to the man and said, "Salamu alaikum," and inquired about his health. He spoke to him very nicely and invited him to his house. When the man observed the Imam's noble behavior, he was very much ashamed. He also realized that whenever Muawiyah said against Imam Ali alayhi salam, Imam Hassan alayhi salam was not true. Therefore, before leaving Medina, he went to Imam Hassan alayhi salam and begged his pardon. Thereafter, whenever he heard anyone saying anything against Imam Hassan alayhi salam or other members of the Holy Prophet's family, he would say that it was not true. He would tell people how good and kind and generous Imam Hassan alayhi salam was. Brother Hussain, do you have a story?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. The companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, knew of the sawab of being the first ones to say Assalamu alaikum to someone. The Prophet, peace be upon him, had said that the one who initiates salam gets 99 sawabs, although it is mustahab, and the one who replies would get one even though the reply is wajib. However, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was always the first to greet them. This time the companions thought they would beat him to it. As they saw the Prophet, peace be upon him, approaching, they hid in the doorways of the alley towards which he was coming, hoping that as soon as he came, they would surprise him and greet him first. As soon as the Prophet, peace be upon him, came to the entrance of the alley, he called out in a loud voice, "My salams to all those in this alley." That's all.
Of course, as we know, it is the month of Ramadan. It's already the 16th of Ramadan. There's almost 13 days left of the month of Ramadan. So of course, we should all try to do as much as we can to gain as much sawab as we can in the month of Ramadan. Of course, as we all should know, in the month of Ramadan, every regular good deed you do in another month counts as, double, triple, quadruple that amount. You get way more sawab than on a regular day. If you give to a poor man on a regular day, of course you gain a lot of sawab for it, but if you do it in Ramadan, you gain way more sawab. You gain, a lot more than you would on a regular day. Of course, reading Quran, breathing, as we also know, gives you sawab. If you breathe in this month while you're sleeping, even your sleep gives you sawab. So Allah is so generous to us in this month that He gives us so many things. He gives us so many chances to do good deeds, So we should all obviously try to make the most of this month. There's, like I said, 13 days left. And of course, on Eid, Eid, everyone likes Eid, it's the end of the month. But Eid isn't celebrating, the end of the month. It's celebrating, that Allah has granted us with this glorious month and, it has come to an end. So even Imam Zain al-Abidin said something. He said, how, of course, everyone, he's going to miss this month. Allah has granted us with so much in this holy month, and that we're going to miss it until, next year. So now I'm going to read the questions that we have on the month of Shaban. Actually, no, on the month of Ramzan. And also the questions we have on Imam Hassan alayhi salam. The first question is, what surah was the first to be revealed? A. Surah Alaq, B. Surah Kawthar, or C. Surah Namal. So as we know, in the month of Ramzan, the Holy Quran was revealed. There's a few days that it says that the Holy Quran was revealed. So, which was the first surah to be revealed? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. So, of course, like I mentioned, reading Quran gives you so much sawab. Obviously, one verse of the Holy Quran in this month counts as a whole Quran in another month. You would actually get the sawab. So imagine how much sawab you're going to gain if you read a whole Quran in this month. Obviously it's good, if you're going to try to read one para a day so you can finish the Quran. Right now you should be on para number 16, tomorrow 17. So inshallah, if you're going for that, you can finish the Quran. So I'll repeat the question. What surah was the first to be revealed? A. Surah Alaq, B. Surah Kawthar, or C. Surah Namal? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. You don't have to call to answer the question. You can call to read if you want, you can read a surah of Quran, or you can read a saying of a prophet or imam about Ramadan. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to our Velayat TV USA YouTube channel. You can watch, I think, almost all of our programs on there, almost all of them. We also have a live stream. So subscribe to that, put on notifications, and that's the way you can watch all our programs on YouTube. I'll repeat the question again. What surah was the first to be revealed? A. Surah Alaq, B. Surah Kawthar, or C. Surah Namal? So, yesterday, of course, was the birthday of our second Imam, Imam Hassan alayhi salam, on the 15th of Shaban.
Ramzan.
Why do I keep saying Shaban? It's too addicting. Shaban is just, such a holy month. It gets quite addicting to say Shaban. So, Ramzan, the holy month of Ramzan. Brother Ali, do you have any sayings for us?
Yes. The best characteristic regarded among the wise is the wisdom of taqwa, and the worst characteristic is bad behavior and bad manners.
So, guys, of course, as we know, everything we do in this month gives us way more sawab. What are a few things you guys can name that we can do to gain a lot of sawab in this holy month?
Fast.
Of course, fasting, yes. Any more?
Good deeds.
What kind of good deeds can you do in this holy month?
Helping a poor person.
Yes, anything else?
Self-control.
Yeah, also, fasting.
Not reaching for the cookie jar.
Fasting isn't just, something that, oh yeah, you just fast, you don't eat all day and you gain sawab. You get sawab from that too, but you also have to, try, I think, not to get angry and stuff like that. Of course, you have to read all your daily prayers. You can't swear. Of course, swearing isn't good on a normal day, but you can't do that in Ramadan anyway. So, giving to a poor person. Of course, this gives you sawab on a regular day, on the month of Ramzan, any day. So try to do it any day. So on the day of judgment, when Allah looks and He sees your suitcase, for example, your good deeds are way higher. Because of course, the month of Ramzan, it's not just it makes a little impact, it makes a huge impact. Because of course, like one whole Quran, Like say you read a par a day or less or something, and it takes you 1 month to read the Quran. Every verse you read in the month of Ramadan gives you one whole Quran. So that's it's so hard to even think about how much sawab you're going to gain. You can't even think, I mean, you can't even imagine. I'm going to repeat the question one more time. What surah was the first to be revealed? A. Surah Alaq, B. Surah Kawthar, or C. Surah Namal? Brother Hussain, do you know the first surah to be revealed?
Is it Surah Alaq?
That is correct. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. What's your question?
The next question is, how many surahs are there in the Holy Quran? A. 75, B. 100, or C. 114? That's the question. If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766.
Of course, we know there's so many surahs in the Holy Quran. Can you guys name let's just say 5 of them? You guys name 5 surahs. It's severely easy.
Brother,
I should say 20 surahs.
Surah
Just
Allah.
5. 1.
Surah
Come on,
Fatiha.
guys. Okay, 2.
both of us?
Yeah,
Oh.
both. Yeah.
Me too.
We have a caller?
Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम अस्सलामुअलैकुम हम कैसी हैं आप हेलो
Yes,
हेलो कौन बोल रहा है
what was that? Something just said. Yeah. Can you repeat the question? Why'd you hang?
How many surahs are there in the Holy Quran? A. 75, B. 100, or C. 114?
So let's continue, guys, with our 5 surahs, which is severely easy. If you can't do this,
Surah Baqarah.
that's 3.
Surah
Why so
Yasin.
slow? 4?
Surah Namal.
Oh, so hard. Okay, fine. Can you do
Okay,
7?
you
you
name
do
30
20?
surahs.
Yes.
That would be too long during the duration of this show.
Okay,
Can you
15.
repeat the question?
15.
Could you repeat the question first?
How many surahs are there in the Holy Quran? A. 75, B. 100, or C. 114?
If you'd like to call to answer this question or, to do anything else, please dial the number on the screen. It's 925-523-3766.
Brother Syed, can you name all of them?
Fine.
Probably.
Can you name all 24 of the prophets mentioned in the Quran?
Definitely. I'll just name 5 right now.
Because you don't know.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam, Prophet Adam alayhi salam, Prophet Musa alayhi salam.
Now you're going with the easy ones. Go with the hard ones.
All of them. Can you repeat the question one more time?
How many surahs are there in the Holy Quran? A. 75, B. 100, or C. 114?
Brother Ali, can you read this saying?
Oh, yes. The saying is, act for your present life as if you will live forever, and act for your next life as if you will die tomorrow.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ali Raza and I'm calling from Rochester. And the answer is 114 surah.
That is correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. What's your question? Thanks for calling. Khudafis. Have a good Ramadan. Yes, that is correct.
Brother Syed, can you name 114?
Not right. There are 114 total surahs in the Holy Quran. Of course, Surah Baqarah, the longest. Of course, there's others, it goes from longest to shortest, of course.
The next question is, which surah is regarded as the heart of the Quran? A. Surah Yasin, B. Surah Al-Kawthar, or C. Surah Namal?
If If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766.
And Brother Hussain, can you name the 14 Muslim? Easy thing to do.
Can you?
Yes.
Brother Ali, can you read another thing?
Yes. Indeed, those who came before you saw the Quran as personal letters from their Lord, so they would ponder over it by night and yearn for it by day.
Brother Hussain, do you have any thoughts on this particular saying?
Wait, can you read it again?
Indeed, those who came before you saw the Quran as personal letters from their Lord, so they would ponder it over by night and yearn for it by day.
I don't. Do you have any thoughts?
Your thoughts, Alan?
You know, it means to, of course, appreciate the Holy Quran. Because, you know, some people think, oh, you know, just the Quran, you know, you have to read it. Of course, you have to read it. I mean, how can you not? It was sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself. He created it. Those were his words, you know, he created the Quran, and, you know, it says the commandments and everything. So, of course, if you want to go to heaven, if you want to, you know, be on the right side on the Day of Judgment, then, of course, you have to read the Holy Quran, and you have to, obviously, we should also try to, you know, see what the Holy Quran says. Obviously, you know, memorizing the Quran, memorizing surahs, these are obviously great things to do. Brother Hussain, can you repeat the question?
Yes. What surah is regarded as the heart of the Quran? A. Surah Yasin, B. Surah Al-Kawthar, or C. Surah Naml?
All of those mentioned in the ones we said before. Brother Syed, can you read hadith?
Yes, the hadith is, Hassan was named Al-Hassan alayhi salam, beneficent, because Allah keeps the skies from falling on earth with his beneficence. Ali and Hassan are both names which are derived from Allah's names, and Hussain is a derivative of Hassan.
Brother Syed, which surah in this question was mentioned in the first question?
Surah Naml. No.
That is correct.
Can you repeat the question again?
Which surah is regarded as the heart of the Quran? A. Surah Yasin, B. Surah Al-Kawthar, or C. Surah Naml?
Of course, you know, as we know, fasting in this month is obviously wajib for some people, and some people obviously not wajib. But, you know, fasting in this month, you get so much sawab. You know, some people, maybe they think, oh yeah, fasting, not eating all day, that's not healthy. Actually, it is. It has a lot of health benefits.
For your kidneys.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yeah, also for your kidneys and everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, obviously everything he tells us to do, obviously has health benefits for us. You know.
It's obviously not bad for you.
Yeah, and also, as we know, dates. To give a person a date, you get so much sawab for
Even
just
half
giving,
of date. Half of
even half a day, you give them a date, same thing. You get so much sawab for it. And, you know, if when they break their fast, it's also recommended, you know, to break your fast with, you know, a date or water. It's actually not good to break your fast with cold water, because cold water, you know, after a whole day of not eating, not drinking, if you drink the cold water, it actually can like damage your kidney areas or something. So, Brother Hussain, can you repeat the question?
Which surah is regarded as the heart of the Quran? A. Surah Yasin, B. Surah Al-Kawthar, or C. Surah Naml? Brother Syed, would you like to answer this question?
I believe it is A.
Yes, that is correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Yes, that is correct. The surah which is recorded as the heart of the Quran is A. Surah Yasin. Our next question is, how many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are there in the Holy Quran? Are there A, 99 names, B, 200 names, or C, 500 names? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, Ramadan is actually a name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when talking about the month of Ramadan,
So that's one of his names?
yeah, that's what Imam Ali Islam said. It's one of his names. So Imam Ali Islam has said that when talking about the month of Ramadan, you have to say the month of Ramadan before it, because you do not know what Ramadan means. So, we can't just say, oh yeah, Ramadan. Today's what day of Ramadan? You have to say it's the month of Ramadan.
Because Ramzan also means it's another name for Allah. So if you just say Ramzan, you're saying Allah. So if you have to say the month of Ramzan.
Yes, I'll repeat the question. How many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are there in the Holy Quran? A, 99 names, B, 200 names, or C, 500 names? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. Brother Ali, can you read us a saying?
We're up.
There are no sayings for me. So, most of these questions we're asking, of course, about
Surahs.
we were talking about the surahs. Of course, 114 surahs in the Quran. The first surah was Surah Alaq. Many different things. In the Quran, what's the first? One of the first surahs, as we know, is Surah Fatiha.
Brother Shema, do you know 5 names of Allah?
Ya Maliku, Ya Qudusu, Ya Salamu, Ya Mu'minu, Ya Muhaymin.
How many do you know?
Well, I know.
You know one more you were about to say, didn't you?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I know a lot.
Hassan?
I'll repeat the question. How many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are there in the Holy Quran? A, 99, B, 200, or C, 500? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. As we know, the day that the Quran was revealed, the night the Quran was revealed, is coming up. Of course, it's very recommended to do, pray all night, do different du'as on that night, because it's obviously a very holy night. I'll repeat the question. How many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are there in the Holy Quran? A, 99 names, B, 200 names, or C, 500 names? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. So, last year, during the month of Ramadan, we were actually in, Pakistan. And in Pakistan, it's very hot over there. Right now, I think it's like 110 degrees or 100 degrees. It's something hot. So, obviously, as you know, when you fast in hotter weather, you gain way more sawab. So, the year before that, when we were, in places that it wasn't as hot, it was pretty cool. I always thought, oh yeah, it's so hard to fast, because I always thought it was harder to fast. And then, when I went to Pakistan, I realized that it's actually severely easy to fast in, the United States, because it's obviously not as hot weather as over there. Over there, it's like 100 degrees. Over here, the highest, obviously not the highest, but, it's usually like 88 degrees when it's hot.
And also in like hot weather, you always want to have like water, but if you're fasting, it's hard because it's really hot.
Yeah, and of course, the people in Pakistan, they actually have to fast like that every year. They have to fast all 30 days every year. So they have to fast in like 110 degrees, and they are able to do it. So of course, they gain extra sawab than, people who fast in less, colder weather that's not as hot, cooler weather. I'll repeat the question one more time. How many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are there in the Holy Quran? A, 99 names, B, 200 names, or C, 500 names? Brother Ali, would you like to answer this question? You know how many names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are in the Holy Quran?
99.
That is correct. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. What's your partner? Our next question is,
What is the longest surah in the Holy Quran? A. Surah Baqarah, B. Surah Naml, or C. Surah Al-Nahl.
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. And of course, fasting. If someone's fasting just so that they can impress other people to show, oh yeah, they're fasting, they're religious people, that's obviously horrible to do. Obviously, you should fast. You should only fast for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You should fast to get good deeds on the Day of Judgment. You should fast because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us to fast. Also, giving to charity. If you give to charity just because people are watching you and you're thinking, oh yeah, these people are gonna think I'm a religious person, that's obviously it's a very bad thing to do. You should just do it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You should do it because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's all about your needs. Like, for example, if you give to a poor person and you think, maybe they're not actually, they say something and it's not actually the right story, you think it's not actually the right story. If you give them the money for your niyat is, I'm helping out a poor person for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then if you do that, you're going to get the sawab for, your niyat. So Brother Hussain, can you repeat the question?
What is the longest surah in the Holy Quran? A. Surah Baqarah, B. Surah Naml, or C. Surah Nahl? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is
925-523-3766. So also, Brother Hussain, can you repeat the question one more time?
What is the longest surah in the Holy Quran? A. Surah Baqarah, B. Surah Naml, or C. Surah Nahl?
So this is obviously a very easy question. When you read the Quran, of course, the longest surah is in the beginning of the Quran. So it's very close to the beginning of the Quran. So
that's probably a spoiler. Would you like to answer it?
Well, I already know. Brother Ali, would you like to answer this question?
Can you repeat the question?
What is the longest surah in the Holy Quran?
Is it Surah Baqarah?
You're a big boy.
That is correct.
Wow.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Brother Hussain, do you know the shortest surah in the Quran?
Surah Kawthar.
Kawthar? No, it's Kawthar.
So the Surah Baqarah is obviously in the second. Surah Baqarah is the second. It's in the second para. It's the longest one, of course. So can you read our next question?
What is the shortest surah in the Holy Quran?
Brother Ali, would you like to help us with this?
B. Surah
Well, that one was already spoiled.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yep, Surah Kawthar. Our next question is actually our last question of today. Which surah that if you recite 3 times, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you the reward of reciting the Holy Quran? I would hope that everyone in the world knows this question, the answer to this question. Please, have mercy.
Wait, is there a choice question?
Yes. The multiple choices.
Yes.
A. Surah Al-Fatiha, B. Surah Ikhlas, or C. Surah Nas. So, this question...
so this is the last question. So
the surah, of course, it's also recommended to read before you go to sleep. To read 3 times the dua.
Yes, if you read before you go to sleep, you get the sawab of sleeping, praying the whole night.
Yes.
Reading the Quran the whole night.
So obviously, also I think it was said by Bibi Fatima that she would do that every night. She would read 3 of the surahs, and she would do other things.
If you also fast in the first 3 days of any month, you get the sawab of fasting the whole month.
Yeah, you should fast. I think it was fasting the first 3 days of before Ramadan. I think the last 3 days of Shaban.
The middle month.
3 days in the middle of the month.
Yeah. Also, I think it's if you fast the first 3 days before Ramadan.
Yeah, because if you
get
do
sawab
Ramadan, you have to fast every day.
You get the sawab of Shaban and Rajab, and of course, Shaban is severely, Rajab and Shaban. You get so much sawab for doing those months. The Prophet ﷺ has said, he said how much sawab it is to fast the month of Rajab and the month of Shaban. So imagine just fasting 3 days and you get the sawab of 2 whole months in 3 days. I'll repeat the question. Which surah that if you recite 3 times, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you the reward of reciting the entire Holy Quran? A. Surah Fatiha, B. Surah Ikhlas, or C. Surah An-Nas? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766.
This is the last question, so
This is a very easy question.
B.
See, that's incorrect, Aliyah. Okay, Brother Hussain, would you like to answer this question?
B. Ali spoiled it.
That is correct. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa jafar. Yeah, Surah Ikhlas, or it starts Qul huwallahu.
Brother Hussain, would you like to read the hadith?
Brother Ali, would you like to read Surah Ikhlas for us?
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu samad lam yalid walam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
I didn't really hear that. Could you speak up?
Brother,
Surah Ikhlas.
Surah.
read it,
Yes.
yes.
Could you read it?
what is it?
Could you read it a little louder?
Yes.
3 times for the example.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu samad lam yalid walam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
That's 2. Need
Yes.
1 more.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu samad lam yalid walam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Brother Hussain, can you read out the question?
Can you repeat that? You kind of
Well-
blended in your words.
Well, looks like that's
Brother
all the time
Hussain,
we
can
have
you,
left for today. Actually, Brother Hussain, could you read us a hadith?
Yes.
Yes, meanness is to fail to thank Allah for His blessing.
Do you have any more sayings? Well, it looks like that's all the time we have left for today. Thank you for everyone who called and participated in our program. Now we're going to do 5 Amagiji for the people in the world hungry and in need. Amma yujibul mustarida dahu yakshifasu. 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 Again, thanks for everyone who called and participated in our program. Please join us next